Hey, hey, hey! It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo! I've got to pay for the news. Zero. Cha. 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 Baby. I'm back with a different kind of video. What I'm going to be doing this week is that I went and picked 7 movies that I think you guys, people watching this video at least, might be interested in seeing. Now, some of these you can find online, like on Tubi or something, and some might be a little bit harder. Now, these are all movies that I've seen and I have enjoyed, but I thought I'd go ahead and pick 7 movies out and see how this does. If it does good, maybe I'll do one of these once a month. But I got my list of movies here. So we'll start with Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama. This late 80s movie tells of there are these pledges for these at this sorority, and the members of the sorority decide that for the orientation they're gonna have a bit of a mission for them, but these 3 boys get caught spying on them, so they basically like, hey, you guys gotta be part of it. And they go to this bowling alley where the sisters are watching on these cameras in the security room, and the pledges and the boys come across a trophy that inside of it is an imprisoned imp. And after freeing him, and he decides, oh, I can grant your wishes. Well, turns out that his wishes have a dark side, and basically all horror and chaos starts to break out. One of the boys comes across this biker girl, whatever she's supposed to be, who had broken in there so she can rob the place. This girl's named Spider and is played by the legendary Rowena Quigley. This is a pretty good movie, pretty fun movie to watch. Now they made a sequel, and the sequel is nowhere even close to being as good as this movie. The second movie is an ITN one, Killer Karaoke. Now it does have another name here. It basically, this girl was killed and her body was cut up, and her heart is left in a little jukebox. Where years later, at this hotel or resort, where the jukebox is out, some people go there, pay a visit, maybe have a good time. They plug in the jukebox, and it brings the spirit of the girl back, and she starts talking to the people there. And the only way that they can basically hope to survive is to basically sing. You gotta sing to survive. But unfortunately, it's easier said than done. This is a fun little movie. I forget what country it's from, but it is a fun movie. Very much enjoyed it. This one was one I bought as a blind buy, and mainly because it was an ITN, and the whole idea sounded fun, but I did end up enjoying the movie. Next up is from the early 90s, Psycho Cop Returns. Now, I've never seen the first movie. I think someone sent me a link one time to watch it. I gotta see where I put that link. But this one, the Psycho Cop from the first movie, I guess, has returned. And over here, some guys are planning to throw a party, an after-hour party, at the office they work in. And the Psycho Cop decides to basically show up and start offing them one by one. Now, this movie also features the late Julie Stein, may she rest in peace, has one of, I believe it's like a stripper or whatever, who was invited to this party to get it on. It's a cute little movie. I think I watched it originally late night on some channel. Do enjoy it. We have another classic one from the early 80s, The Prowler. This is one that which Tom Savini provided the practical effects for the kills. Car going by. And basically, after some war, a soldier returns home to find that his girl has moved on. He's got a new guy. He kills the both of them, And years later, as they're getting ready to hold a dance, it's the same dance that he was hoping to reunite with his girl years earlier. He returns and starts targeting a new batch of kids, teenagers, actually played by people in their 20s. Cool movie. I really do enjoy it. There's a great effect at the end where someone basically gets their head blasted off by a shotgun. I think what they did was they used a prosthetic head and a real shotgun. If you like Tom Savini's work, I highly suggest checking this movie out. Also, all these movies I'll put the trailer for. Fifth movie is The Final. This movie was part of the After Dark / movie. Was it 8 Movies to Die For? And tells these kids who are heavily picked on by the popular kids, take them hostage and start torturing and killing them off one by one. The movie actually begins with you seeing a possible survival sometime later who is being mistreated by the town before flashing back. The 8 Films to Die For. These was definitely a cool thing. Running out of something to drink. Pause so I can get something to drink. I'm back, and on a hot day when filming a video, do try to stay hydrated. I do love my tea. Anyways, the next film I'm going to talk of, actually, before I go on, why don't you guys in the comment, tell me what's your favorite film in the 8 Film to Die For film series. Midnight, what was mine was Reincarnation. I don't know if that was the same year they did this one or not. But anyways, the next film is Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. This pretty much, I believe, was filmed on VHS, Japanese. Probably wrong with the VHS, but it's a Japanese movie from the mid-90s, 1995. Is a bit of a love letter to the Evil Dead franchise, as it tells of a guy who's all like into working out, as he takes his, I guess this is ex-girlfriend or whatever, and others to, I guess it's an old family home that some supernatural stuff went down at, and upon visiting it, it basically all HE of a hockey stick breaks out again. This film, which was released as part of the, I believe it's the first, yes, this is the first entry in the Visual Vengeance 001, and is a blast. It's relatively short at 62 minutes, but it's well worth the watch. Yes, it's not dubbed, subtitled, so you gotta read. Check it out. Our final movie is also a wild eye. First-person shooter. This movie tells of a guy who, I guess, he's got to go save his loved one at some institute or hospital or whatever. And we follow him from the first-person view as he shoots his way through there, trying to save her. A love letter to the old FPS games. There's even a point in time where he comes across, like, a computer on the desktop. The computer we see, like, what, Quake, Doom, I forget what else, and right next to the computer are the old big boxes. He's he's looking for the keys to unlock the stuff. At one point he gets killed, and then they do the whole load last save. So this is an awesome movie. I first reviewed it as part of a couple years ago or so for Wild Eye Week. I do own a copy of it somewhere's down here. But yeah, anyways, these are 7 films I think you guys should check out. I want to go turn this on before I film one for my zombie channel. Tell me what you guys think about these movies that I have suggested for you guys to watch. I mean, if there's any you think I should add. And if this does good, then next month maybe I'll do another one of these 7 films to check out. But anyways, I'm the Pacific Northwest Geek Akasero, and I will see you on the Flip side, Tuda, Lou.